Hey, D Nation, this is Dr. Do It. Listen, I'm reading the news today, and it was a little tough because apparently a whole lot of research is now suggesting that the younger generations, the millennials and Zs, are experiencing all kinds of mental problems at work that are way up recently and higher than older generations. I'm talking about stress and burnout and depression. This is not good. It's going to cost a lot of people a lot of money to try and improve this situation. Now, why did this happen? How did we get there? Well, look, I've been preaching for years about the trophy generation and the trophy kids and why it's probably not a good full-time pursuit to tell everybody that they're awesome all the time. So I think there's a lot of blame to go around. On the one hand, we've got parents who have been helicopter parents for far too long, protecting kids when we should be trying to teach them a little more effectively. And then we've got people like me and many other educators who've been preaching openly about, purpose beyond a paycheck, how to get value out of work, the immense pleasure you can get out of professional relationships, all kinds of positive psychology at work, notions that frankly I love and will never stop preaching. But the truth is, the more we're successful in preaching these things, we're taking this new generation who are about to take over management roles in very large numbers, and we're having them show up at the workplace with expectations that often aren't real. They're more progressive and ideal, and then guess what? They show up at the cube and they've got an average boss or a difficult boss or a completely toxic boss. We all know there are still entirely too many of them. And they go, oh, this is my life for the next 50 years. Are you kidding me? And then the predictable mental outcomes follow. You know what? I don't blame educators. We're trying to preach a new tune and we're hoping people will dance. I do blame us, that includes me, as parents a little bit. We have to change this game to help the managers of tomorrow be successful. Listen, parents, it starts with you. Stop making protecting them a full-time engagement. You really do have to do just the opposite to be successful. You have to talk to them openly, maybe even expose them in a smart way to some of the challenges and dangers you've been protecting them from for far too long. You have to help them learn to navigate difficult waters just like you had to learn. Now, for you managers out there now trying to really bring in these younger generations and produce them as managers for the future, well, all you can do is model the way. Be the best you possible. Model the way and practice what you preach. For them, set clear and challenging expectations. And then, be supportive, be helpful. Tell them thank you for their amazing efforts and contributions. And when they kill it once in a while, celebrate them. And when you do that, well, you might help that work group really take a step forward towards more engagement, towards positive mental states at work. Now, what would that be worth? To be truthful, it's worth billions. So I hope you'll take that task seriously. See you next time.